EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal that it is indeed. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9 games.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
And he's finally out of bounds, but he gets it to the 25. What a return.
As the excitement continues to swirl after that return, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about keeping that excitement going. Already in scoring position, I've got to take some shots at the end zone right now.
So here are the Jaguars in great field position already. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Lawrence going to put it up right away. He finds his man, complete. It's Ballard. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
First down, Jaguars.
Let's go.
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Hey, Lion.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
A 34-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. There he goes, left side. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Patriots. So they gave up the field goal, but boom, they get it right back. Don't even worry about getting their offense on the field. They return it on the kickoff.
So I see your 3 points. And raise you 6. Double it up, coming right back at them. And if that's going to be the trade all game long, someone's going to be very happy with the end result.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Jaguars offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. They'll start on the ground with Judkins. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Their gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 24-yard line.
Now Lawrence to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Lawrence will throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Derek Hall. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Taken in at the 22. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Patriots take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the former Terrapin, their rookie quarterback from the University of Maryland.
I guess we're going to have to nickname him the thrower, aren't we, or something like that.
After last week?
I mean, man, you're talking about over 400 yards throwing the ball. The running backs and everyone else may be looking at him like, hey, don't forget us. And he probably just told him, listen, you want to get involved? Go out and catch some passes. I'll make sure you touch it.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for the Patriots.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. You look at this Jaguar defense. They enter play one from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
Come on.
They'll look to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Back to throw again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Torrey Horton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a miss-hit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 40-yard line.
Once again, Jenkins. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
And Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one. Taking on team. And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Adafe Owe with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
The Patriots offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in the numbers as he'll look to keep it going here. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there in the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Now a 2nd and 6. Back to throw here.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big third down conversion with a gain of 28. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Now Lawrence. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 43 yards. 21-3 is your score after one. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll give up the middle. Judkins stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Lawrence. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Derek Hall. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
That was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They plan on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. Now Lawrence. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Hall. And down inside the 15 he goes. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher gripped his fastball a little too hard and let him go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Now this airmail to the sideline. It's incomplete. And there don't appear to be any flags forthcoming. Maybe a little fortunate there. It's 3rd down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are able to cut into that deficit.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set, and racing going 3 wide's a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And it makes the score 21-10. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Patriots offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run the football when the opportunity is right. He is the NFL leader in rushing yards from the QB position. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
Ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is caught by Williams. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Back to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A 5-yard touchdown. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Again, here's Judkins. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The offense on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. And the Jaguars send out their punter. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Pats offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. That would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And shedding through the tackle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Quinshon Judkins, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Jags are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 3rd and 3. New England's offense set to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll look to throw now on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be second down.
79 Broncos.
Now back to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
18, ready, go.
2nd and 1. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I like what the offense did there, trying to spread the defense out with a 5-receiver formation. But give the defense credit. They stayed their spot and were able to disrupt the catch and force the ball to the turf.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Here we go, set. Ready,
They'll set up to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. Laying himself out in the end zone. And the Patriots take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. An inside run with Jenkins. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And the Jaguars send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he
was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Halftime count. Halftime over. No problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And the Patriots, first down.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
At the Jaguars' 40-yard
Got to
line.
imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
Setting up a screen for Jenkins. Running free at the 45. Fights through, and now a crease. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On first down is Jenkins. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the Patriots' 41-yard line.
Here we go, son.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Hey. Center.
From the gun on third down, Lawrence. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
But we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. A first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. And the Jags are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception. As they taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Jaguars get a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. The Pats at the line ready to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a pickup of 44 yards. That's good for a
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. They'll look to throw here. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. From 19 yards away, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars again ready to take over on offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Lawrence will throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And he hits the up run, but it caroms in anyway. Well, plenty of distance there as he banks it in. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. The distance was never the question there, but he gets a friendly bounce to carom that thing through the uprights.
Yeah, and when you're trying to hit from 50-plus, you got to expect the ball's going to slide one way or the other. So he's pretty fortunate there that he's able to bank this one in.
The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, and this will be caught at the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
39 yards. And the Patriots, first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000? He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling.
Trap 60, trap 60, down. Ready, right?
They'll look to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. No problem there on the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Jaguars offense ready to set up shop here again. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards.
Hey, go, stop.
Now Lawrence to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. We'll swing this out to Judkins. And we'll get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Quinshon Judkins. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jaguars have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Jaguars are right back in this football game. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Throwing to start the drive. Levy. And Thomas has it. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas with career touchdown number 60. And the Jaguars are able to cut into that deficit. They'll try and throw for it. It's complete. But he will not get into the end zone. And that one hurts as it will remain a 2-score game here in the 4th. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. This offense making its way back out, led by their wide receiver. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Warriors, step backing, 18.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
They're going to look to throw. Looking for Murphy, and he finds him complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 39. 11 yards for number 11. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And quickly, they get to the line.
That's another Patriots.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. They'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it under pressure. Down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Torrey Horton with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Murray with a nice move. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Levy. Thomas has got it. Complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. Levy. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Jaguars first down. 1st and goal, Jacksonville.
They'll run from the gun. It's Judkins. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Quinshon Judkins, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether...
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. And the Jags are right back in this football game. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Marcus Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Looking to throw. Levy. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
On the draw, it's Judkins. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Under pressure, they got him again. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Throwing to start the drive. Levy under pressure, and down he goes. Here comes 2nd down.
Second down.
Back to throw. Levy. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the 4th. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock. Look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. That one looks like he'll throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Looking to throw. Levy. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Here's 3rd and 3.
15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
Back to throw. Levy. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line.
That's good for our Jaguars. 1st down. 1st and goal, Jacksonville.
And he clocks it with just over 30 seconds left. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Jenkins. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. This likely a must-have 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Levy. And he's got it. It's Thomas for a Jacksonville touchdown. Brian Thomas with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Jaguars get a bit closer. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Jaguars 53.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Kyle Williams, 35 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Levy. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of...
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so